as I see it, like the whole industry, the whole idea of this topic is changing so fast. Like the technology is changing very fast. Programming languages is changing as well. So the problem for the IT security education, the universities, academia, and so on and so forth, to run up to this changing environment and to be in time and to change smoothly the program itself and so on and so forth. My impression is that it's quite possible, and we need to be a little bit informal and a little bit like flexible. If we have again the problem for I can say about Russia, because we have the formal professions, or I don't know the name of the courses. They're very strict. To change something, it's like a bureaucracy and a lot of questions with the some kind of levels of professors and so on and so forth. And to minimize this bureaucracy risks, you need to be flexible. You need to be you need to upload new courses. You need to communicate with up-to-date companies like Microsoft, Intel, of course, Kaspersky laboratory, and so on and so forth. Several things. Of course, internship is a very good idea. I'm a big fan of this idea. You can study your lectures in the university, but I don't know, some kind of internship or some kind of a testing period of working in a big corporation to see how it works, how people are working there, what problems do they solve, and so on and so forth. It's very, very important. The other thing is different seminars and master classes from world experts, top level experts, even in Russia. Even in Russia, I think a lot of universities can invite experts from different companies, different worldwide companies. And that's important to learn, to teach, to see the real experts in the university, in the educational process. It's really important. Even if you're a student, even if you're have seminars and lectures, maybe if there is some kind of a possibility to get a real handmade project and to work on it under the diploma or something similar, I don't know, it would be very, very important and useful to work on the real stuff, not academia stuff, scientific stuff, but real projects from real business. The problem with the students in Russia, and especially in Moscow, is the following. Like, students in Moscow, they think that everybody is prepared for them. There is not a big problem, I mean, like today, not a big problem with finding a job, finding a real work for some kind of money. They're not initiative enough. They are not ready for real circumstances enough. And maybe again, the situation is a little bit better with other cities, other regions in Russia, not Moscow. People there in other regions are ready for some challenges, and they're open to challenges. So in terms of again, Russian students and Moscow students especially, the problem for us as an IT vendor is to try to motivate them and ask them to push their attention and initiative to our projects. The problem, as I see it, it's a big problem to find a real star, to find a real person who is a big fan of his work, of his studies, of his future position and career. It's a big challenge for any IT vendor. And again, if we're talking about technical people, it's one kind of problem, but it's solvable. It's possible to solve it. in terms of good programmers, testers, I don't know, good reverse engineers, good virus analysts, and so on and so forth. But anyway, this is quite difficult. The other problem is to find good IT managers. IT managers is also very, very poor sphere, even in Russia. Like there are a lot of IT managers in the Western world, in the US and maybe Western Europe, but in terms of education in Russia and CIS countries, it is a big, big gap. Like we are trying to teach good programmers and good technical people, but in terms of managers and manager skills in IT sphere, it's also not solved yet, I think.